right, guys, welcome. This is HDMP User, and we're here for Game 6 over in the 2 o'clock position of Antiga Shipyard. We've got the red Terran player, and that is Dignitas Select. And over at the 8 o'clock position of the map, we do have the teal Protoss player. It is Karont3's Verdi.
And Verdi, haven't seen his TVP yet, but I'm sure Select will give him a run for his money. Select has excellent TVP, very harass-heavy style, loves to get those early medevacs out and start doing damage right away, as soon as possible, and that's really his strength. Select just has amazing, amazing micro.
Super aggressive Terran. I mean, usually when you talk about foreigners, it's like, they're pretty macro-oriented. They sit back. I mean, even yourself, you know, and myself, we're pretty macro passive players. But Select kind of breaks the mold a little bit, and he's very, very aggressive when he wants to be.
Korean.
That's true.
And he spends time in Korea playing with Koreans, so but I think probably rubs off on him.
I think the thing is, a lot of people consider him as a foreigner, sort of, because he's Korean-American. He plays mostly out here.
He's definitely a foreigner.
So he's definitely considered a foreigner, and I don't know.
Poor Chiwi.
It's that Korean blood, I guess, that he's got pumping in him.
Yeah, definitely.
Bye-bye, Chiwi.
Yep.
You'll miss.
It always sucks to be that guy in a big group of friends all watching a game, and you just lag for 2 seconds, and everybody's like, chill out.
Yeah, you got to get out.
Except Joe was casting, so he can't.
Oh, you talking about the one?
Can't call out the caster. Yeah,
you talking about the game where D9 was promoting his bear semen drink?
No. It was no. It was
no, because he was the actual caster there.
I think it was Chill casting.
It was Combat X playing Chill. That's what it was. And Day 9 was casting.
Oh, I don't know exactly what you're talking about. This one was it was Naniwa playing in the TSL, and Chill lagged for a second. Naniwa was like, chill out. And he's one of the casters of the tournament, so it's not like he can just leave the game. I mean, it makes things difficult. But I think Chill actually left anyway and casted from the stream or something because he's such a manner bot.
That's pretty well mannered.
Yeah, absolutely.
SCV coming around the inside here for Select, gonna find out what's going on. Like the position on that pylon, be able to get good vision, and he can unload units down. And for now, it looks like Vega Verdi not making the mistake that a former Protoss made. He gets the early Zealot, so we won't see an NG Bay block. But Select isn't going to be aggressive. He is expanding right now, and that is a 1-Rax gas expand, followed up with more Rax. Zealots coming up, though. That's an aggressive Zealot. One swipe before it dies.
I guess he just wanted to make sure he saw the command center was going up there, so he just sacrificed the Zealot, but still, I mean...
Did he see those barracks in the back?
Doubt it. No, he did not. And Select going to follow this up with 3 Rax into 2 gas. Very, very standard. Select loves this build, likes to get that early factory, get medevacs out ASAP. Probably going to see him grab a single engineering bay, get +1, and once he gets +1 stim, he'll look to do some early damage.
Yeah, that's a good point. Select's going to probably make his way across pretty soon here once he gets those upgrades going and his forces. Vega Verdi controlling the Zelnaga Tower right now with his Stalker. And back at home, adding on a second gateway, third gateway, and going to see 3-gate Robo, most likely from Verdi here. And that is actually a bit safer than something like 1-gate Robo, but that's good for Verdi. He needs to be more safe right now rather than greedy because, as you mentioned, Select will have a timing push on his hands momentarily.
Yeah, for sure. And Select is skirting all the way around the Zelnaga here, and he might be able to move in and pick off one of these sentries. Just such an intelligent play by Select, and I think he will be able to do so. It depends on how fast Verdi reacts, and not quick enough. First sentry goes down. He's going to run straight by that Zealot and try and get this second sentry that's about to pop out here. Actually, he might just go for probes, but nonetheless, he's already picked off that single sentry. Warp gates are coming in now, and there's another Zealot that comes out.
Gonna try to micro
probes
away from these Zealots here. I'm surprised that Verdi didn't bring in a Stalker, but 2 Zealots will still work just as well, but he's gonna lose some probes, though.
Yeah, two probes and a sentry. Well worth it for Select right there.
So worth it, and a full scout, too. So he sees a 3-gate Robo, and now Select can adjust accordingly. And upon seeing that, he says, I'm going to stick with my Marauders and my Marines. He's going to get Stim Pack. But that is a great start for Select. And just going back to what we were saying, he's an aggressive Terran.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of players doing that now, you know. We saw Lucifron attempt the same thing. Try and skirt around the Xel'Naga, prevent them from getting vision, and then sneak in with 4 or 5 Marines, grab a few probes, a sentry if you can, work your way into the main, get a scout. It's just an excellent, excellent maneuver. And people have been doing it for quite some time now.
The difference was selected that, I think, a lot sooner than than the last Terran player. And he didn't do it with a Maka Rax. He did it with 1 Rax. So
yep.
Didn't slow down his economy at all.
Yep, and it's super risky if your opponent's going for like a hard 4-gate or something like that, but I think Select was pretty confident, that, especially after seeing the Nexus, that, you know, that wasn't coming his way, so
yeah,
good read by him, and now he's just slowly taking his way up. Factory finishes. We will see a starport go down here in just a second. Select floating a little bit of extra cash there, but he will spend that pretty soon. He's going to continue to macro up.
And it looks like he saw that observer.
Did he?
Well, he's sending 3 Marines back, so I think he might have seen it, but now he says, no, not going to. That's the only reason why he would send those 3 Marines back up the ramp.
Yeah, this is about the time you would see the observer coming through. And
didn't Kawaii Rice give you a pro tip at the 9-minute mark? The observer comes in or something like that?
Yeah, he was helping. He was coaching me one time while I was playing. He does see the observer. Does he have enough for a scan? It's going to be 45. In 5 seconds.
4,
if Verdi doesn't
3,
realize.
2. Oh, what the?
Natural.
Preemptive launch right there.
Yep,
so he gets the observer. And that's good. That's really
nice
good for
pickup for him, absolutely. And
building up on his advantages.
Verdi's going for Colossus here. And, you know, once Select gets these first 2 medevacs out, like I said, he's going to go on the offensive and he's going to start to try and pick his opponent apart. And it doesn't look like Verdi's going to have the necessary units or gateway production to deal with this. I think he's actually in a lot of trouble right now. Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble.
Well,
Select has insane micro. He doesn't have enough gateways to produce units to ward off those drops.
He is going to have 1 Colossus, and Thermal Lance not going to finish in time at this moment. Not if Select does not hesitate at all. And it doesn't look like he is just tagging the tower, continuing on with the push. No, now he's going to stop. So perhaps Verdi is going to be able to get Thermal Lance out in time, which would make a huge difference in terms of his capabilities of defending. These gateways, 2 of them will finish in time for 1 cycle. I don't know, man. I think Verdi might be able to make this hold because Select is taking some time here at the front.
Yeah, he may, but I think well, yeah, Select is taking his sweet time. He's not actually going in and pressing the advantage here. And that's going to allow Verdi to get, you know, Colossus out with Thermal Lance, so he's going to have a great unit composition here.
Yeah.
Not sure why Select hesitated there, just wasn't really sure what Verdi had, so didn't want to risk it, didn't want to push it. He also does have his 3rd up at this point, so it's up quite a bit earlier. He's going to start macroing behind this, add additional Raxes. Is he going to land the factory in time?
Great control there by Select as well. He stims the Marine, kills the probe, and lands the factory. So that's pretty annoying. Verdi's going to pull a new probe. He's going to have to attack that factory for some time. And you know what's really good about that Marine? He saw the Colossus. So what does he do? He begins Viking production.
Yeah, he did. So it's very, very nice. He got that scout off. And now it looks like he's going to load up for a quad medevac drop in the main here. Blink is finished, though. So Verdi does have a couple stalkers. And this pylon, I think, is going to scout this. It looks like it will. The pylon on the left-hand side of the map will pick up this, or it's an observer, will pick up this drop coming in. Will he get the stalkers over there in time? He starts to move the stalkers. Oh God,
wow,
this could be a disaster for Select. He's going for it anyway. 1 medevac goes down immediately. 2nd medevac goes down immediately. Disaster. 3rd medevac goes down. And oh no, Select just not doing any damage with this drop. Virtually his entire army lost right there. Verdi pushing through the middle here. There's nothing for Select. He just lost his whole force. Oh no, what a disaster.
Yeah, that's just a terrible timing right there by Select and good positioning by Verdi.
Absolutely.
Who is now going to push up here. He's going to be able to force the GG. That's
there it is. Wow.